Good morning, guys. It's Borsha Chehota. How are you guys doing? What's happening, guys? Guys, the topic I choose today is that why why people don't start into cryptocurrency. What's the main reason? We're going to talk about it. Is that a money, right? Is that another hurdles or another barriers or another problems, right? So, or the change or the transformation, okay? The reason I choose this topic is because I find out that there's a biggest issue. You'll be surprised that it's not money. It is not money. Let me be clear on that, right? It's not money, okay? Why I'm saying that, right? It's a pretty interesting concept that it's not a money. So what is it then, right? The biggest barrier I find to not start getting started into cryptocurrency is the change. Or even any new technology, why the people don't start into that technology. What's the reason behind it? The biggest reason I find is the change, is the transformation. Why? Because change is pain. What that means, right? What it means is that you need to learn, you need to adapt, and our brain is wired in such a way that it's kind of it's an avoiding state. Like if anything, you want to learn something new, something never seen it before, our brain immediately rejects it. It says that nah, I'm not doing it. Why? Because you need to do the work behind it. You need to actually understand it. I always give the analogy that you need to understand the think about this way, right? When the internet started, okay, when internet started, it was very difficult for people to comprehend it. Very difficult to for people to comprehend it. So when it becomes a very quite difficult to comprehend it, people don't start it. Why? Because they're not understanding. They're not comprehending what's coming, how the future is going to look like. Okay, and what are the benefits in the long term, not in the short term, but long term. For example, look at the companies like Google, and especially I look at Amazon. Okay, so they didn't anticipate what's happening now with the internet and what happened when they started, right? I mean, look at the Facebook, Twitter, Uber. They all came after. They're all internet-based companies, right? But they actually sort of look at what was happening in the space for last maybe 13, 14 years when Google or Uber started, and then they took the plunge. And same with the now with the cryptocurrency, blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the same problem. Like the people, I'm talking about the average people. Okay, the people who can see. The people who can see, look at Tim Draper, who's the owner of Draper University. Okay, so he's a big fan of Bitcoin from the day one, and he bought I think 30,000 Bitcoin in an auction when the Silk Road closes. Okay, or whatever it happens, but he bought it for I think 650 each per Bitcoin. And you calculate right now, it's like, look at the price here, it's like 8,000 USD. That's insane, right? So how does he do it? Why does he do it? Like, that's the question. Here's the thing, right? The people who can vision is a very important, because I always has this understanding how people visualize, how people can see, how people become visionaries. It's pretty interesting concept because I understand what Tony Robbins does, and how he predicts things in the future. If you read his book, it's called Awaken the Giant Within, where he talks about what we're using, the technology we're using today. He was talking about back in 1980s and 90s. How does he do it? That's the question, okay? To hang out with the right mindset of people, to hang out, going to the events, going to the conferences. That's the only way you can figure out what's coming and how you can adapt. How can you ally yourself with the change? Not, I always use the term called the positioning and posturing. Most of the people, which is a 99% of the people, they posture. Okay, 99% of the people, they posture, and only 1%, which is the leader, which is the market leader, they position themselves in the future, what's coming in 3 years or 5 years. Okay, and that's how they become a leader. So again, look at the companies like Amazon, look at the companies like Google, right? They position themselves in such a state where when the change happened, everyone posted and they already positioned themselves into the marketplace. Okay, so this is kind of that's the major. There's a lot of other reasons as well, like the people get scared when the news comes out or news broke out, things like that. But I find the major reason is the change. The change is the biggest challenge for any business, for any individual. Think about me, right? I never made a YouTube video. I never made a Facebook lives. I never, put promote myself on Instagram, and I've been doing it over a year now. Was it easy for me? No, it wasn't. It was like it was a learning process in the first place, and slowly I adapted how it all works, and then I start doing it. Nothing comes like if you study any company, if you study any person, success doesn't come overnight. It takes time. It goes through the process of change and transformation, right? The individual human beings goes through the same thing. That's why a lot of people don't even look into cryptocurrency, because they fear the change. They fear the change. They fear the transformation. It's nuts when you think about it, right? All right, guys. And if you want to get started into cryptocurrency, I'll leave the link above. And I made 26 videos. You can quick as possible where you can start in 45 minutes. Once you get into the course, I made it so easy. And I also had a support group while you're doing the course. You can ask any question regarding the cryptocurrencies. All right, guys. And look at this. It's a coin market cap where you can look at all the cryptocurrencies here. Where top one is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is a 37.6 dominance for the whole market cap, and the market cap is $363 billion. That's just insane. Last year, it was only 20 billion or maybe 30 billion this time of the year. This is just nuts. Like it's now 10 times what we have last year. Yeah, guys, that's the biggest challenge I find in people's life. They fear the change. But here's the thing: the growth lies in change. Growth lies in transformation. And I came up with the slogan called transformation is a key to evolution. Okay, that's a bullshit slogan. All right, guys, you guys have a great day. Any question regarding cryptocurrency, if you want to start it up, leave the link above, click in there, you get started. If you're watching this in YouTube, click the link below and you get started. Any question, not a drama, send me a personal message. You guys have a great day. Speak to you guys soon. Thank you, guys.